The return home. Your last morning in Vietnam feels like any other, humid, gray, already hot before sunrise. The difference is, today you're going home. Your orders came through 2 days ago. You've checked your gear a dozen times even though you won't need most of it again. The duffel feels heavier now, filled with months of red dust and ghosts. The chopper to the airfield lifts off just after dawn. You watch the base shrink beneath you, rows of tents, trucks, and foxholes fading into a patch of green and brown. For the first time in a long time, you don't feel afraid. You just feel empty. The wind roars through the open door, warm and familiar. You glance down at the jungle and think of the men who'll still be there tomorrow. At Tan Son Hut, soldiers are lined up on the tarmac, waiting to board. Some smile, some just stare. You catch sight of Diaz, the medic, talking with a group from another unit. He gives you a small salute across the crowd. You return it. No words needed. When your boots hit the metal ramp of the plane, you hesitate for half a second. It feels wrong to leave when so many can't. Then the engine's rumble swallows the thought. You find a seat by the window, buckle in, and press your palm against the cold metal wall. The flight is quiet. No jokes, no chatter, just the drone of the engines and the occasional cough. You stare out the small round window as the coastline slips away. Vietnam disappears under the clouds, and with it, a version of yourself you'll never see again. Hours later, when the pilot's voice crackles through the speaker, "Welcome to Travis Air Force Base," a wave of disbelief hits you. You made it. You're back on American soil. The cabin erupts in applause, but it's subdued, almost shy. No one really knows how to celebrate surviving something that others didn't. When the door opens, cool California air rushes in. It smells different, cleaner, softer. You step onto the tarmac, blinking against the sun. For a second, you just stand there, your heart hammering in your chest. But then you notice the crowd beyond the fence. Protesters. Signs painted in red and black, "Baby killers go home. End the war." Their shouts cut through the noise of the engines. You freeze. A man your age, maybe younger, spits toward the ground near the line of soldiers. You look away. The army moves you fast, paperwork, debrief, a new uniform that feels too clean. A clerk hands you your travel voucher and says, "Congratulations, soldier. Welcome home." The words sound strange, like they belong in another language. Your mother meets you at the bus station. She cries before you can even step off. Your father stands behind her, stiff, his hat in his hands. When he shakes your hand, it's firm, steady, but his eyes shine wet. He says one thing, "Proud of you, son," and then he can't speak anymore. Home feels smaller. The streets are cleaner, the lights brighter, but everything moves too fast. Your bed is soft, too soft. You wake in the middle of the night reaching for a rifle that isn't there. The ceiling fan sounds like rotor blades. Sometimes you catch yourself flinching at fireworks, at cars backfiring. Friends drop by. They ask questions that don't have answers. Was it bad? Did you see combat? Did you kill anyone? You shrug, change the subject, pour another drink. You don't know how to tell them what it was like to live every day waiting to die. Your mother says you seem quieter. She's right. Words don't come easy anymore. You walk to the lake some evenings just to listen to the water. It's the only sound that doesn't make you tense. You made it home in one piece, but part of you stayed there, in the heat, the rain, the endless green. The war is over for you, but it doesn't feel finished. It lives behind your eyes, in the silence between heartbeats. You're 21 now. You've survived. You've changed. You tell yourself that's enough.